Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kingmaker Pathfinder. My name is Ike and today we're continuing the challenge run and that means as always hard difficulty, Last Azlanti mod and D and F tier classes only. So time to visit Sunny Hill Rock. New day, a new challenge. So wait. With great pleasure, we're seeing a horse. Maybe I'm getting baited into letting my guard down, but we're not buffing. The cart was shrunk to the size of a toy, judging by the pool of blood under it. Someone was unlucky enough to be inside the cart when it was shrunk. The middle-aged man is fighting to keep his balance on a creaking tower. For I'll say, God's take me down before I break my neck. Who are you? I am Timrith, a paint vendor. I'll be happy to tell you the story of my life after he helped me down. What happened here? Not damned Faye, they pranked. That's what happened. They sprang from the woods, hexed my horse and cart, and killed my coachman, stole my pains, and put me up here. Hold, I'll help you. Alright. He jumps down. Towers tries to steady himself and prepares to jump. As he does, the makeshift tower begins to sway dangerously with a whelp. Tamrath leaps from the tower and begins to tumble and falls down. Crates falling everywhere. Extend your arms to catch him. And you succeed. Struggling with the effect. With the effort, you set the vendor on the ground as best as you can. Ah, thank God I'm saved. Thank you too. If only the poor Raven was as lucky. Alright, of course, I am Tanbre from Galt. I make my living selling paints. I buy them in the city and travel to the villages and sell them. Everybody wins, the peasants don't have the time to travel to the city, and I'll provide for my family. So, I was carrying my wares to the neighboring village as I heard strange stories of old happening on this road, but I didn't listen, the old fool that I am. My coachman Avon and I were barely halfway to the village when the crowd of Fae sprang out of the woods, laughing and encircling us, and we didn't stand a chance. They started rummaging through the cart. Then, I could scarcely believe it, they began to build a ridiculous tower, arguing about how they should call it. As they were building it, one of the crates fell and cracked open, and the paints were fascinating them, but they couldn't find the canvas, so they decided to paint the poor horse, Garland. They made him huge with their magic and started to color them, each in their own way. Garland couldn't really stop roaring. He was so scared, and Arwen couldn't take him anymore. Loved Garland so much. Ah, Arwen. Arwen, we've been through so much together. Long story short, Arwen broke free and tried to drive away. But that's when Garland fled, and the Fae were ready to kill poor Arwen where he stood. But the woman who let them proposed a joke instead. Before I knew it, they had me on the tower and I couldn't disturb them, and then they stuffed the poor Arwen into the cart and the remainder of the boxes and shrunk the cart. But not Arwen. Where can I find the Fae? A couple of Treants. Should have buffed.
They should have known better.
Well, now it's too late. Should have, could have, would have. It doesn't help you. I will say we're still going to give you some buffs. that into everybody gets hasted. Jim, I think, to be fair, we're just going to go with that. We have a decent potion that we can drink. I mean, sure. Let's make it small. And we're good. On the contrary, Gairen becomes large. We're giving everybody a communal poison treatment because that is what we really need for Stinking Cloud. So, can I just double check? Arcane Protector, yes. Haste, well, not seeing the Crane Shield in there, Crane Wing. But I suppose we're going to see that soon.
Do not hold back.
Very good. Definitely time for a little Stinking Cloud. And whilst we are at it,
We can do it.
mirror image. Alright, so wait. There we go. There we got the full breakdown. That's what I'm looking at. So it would be 48 without the charge. Rage and Guarded Stance just pretty much null each other out. Natural Armor, Bark Skin, that's all good. So Dodge Haste. That's okay. Arcane Protector is the weapon that we're having. Wings is the actual wings, and Crane Wings works. Okay, we're going to test that. Same thing.
Cover me.
With the other weapon.
Smear them.
So I, again, do have this... stupid fire resistance, which I don't want to do. I want to attack. Is that possible? Yes, it is. Alright, at least one hit. So, as I was saying, we're this time testing out if the shield works. Treant tries to hit Hawkbite. Hawkbite is at 48. So, same ordeal there. The light shield essentially gives you +3 shield bonus instead of the dodge bonus that we're going to get. But we're having a little bit better plus attack, so I would still argue that that's the better way overall. But yeah, short version of it is it works.
We shall overcome.
We're getting the other attacks? No? Come on.
Strike with all your might. Your death awaits.
Still not sure that these are the actual Fae, because these are just summoned treants, eh? Very good.
Attack!
We're kind of using this fight a little bit at least to buff ourselves. Yeah, that's the real Fae. From the hill, a slim miniature woman with dark hair and pale, almost moonlit skin is regarding you with curiosity. There is a light smile on her lips, but her eyes are like the cold depth of the ocean. Judging by her appearance, she could only be a Nereid. So that's who spoiled our fun and killed the guardians, who left watch over our new friend. We don't invite to participate in our game, but you still intervened and ruined everything. Why? Alright, I'm the ruler of these lands, and you act against the law. You must provide reparation. Well, she didn't really think that that was funny. Lots of red caps. Dang it. Well, two of them are glitter dusted. She summons casually a huge water elemental. More red caps. Fantastic. I do want to normally attack. What does it... Why is it saying... that I need to use resist fire communal? Why? I don't think that that makes any sense whatsoever. I much rather heal. And let's get some stat buffs. Very good. So this guy is taken out, this guy is taken out, this he is not, so might as well. Alright, Wyvern can't really do anything either, so we're okay. Moving in here, the cry. Yes, thank you. Cleaves his way through all of them. That might be... the elemental might be freedom of movement impacted. It's definitely not falling over. But it had a bad reflex save, so It's actually not the worst idea.
We can do it.
Damn, it's still the resist fire communal. What have I selected to be forced to always use that? Got Bane weapon. Definitely have not selected anything here. It's strange because the game always wants me to buff. So there you go, you have your resist communal, fair enough. Big waste of time, but whatever.
That's what you get.
Cover me.
Shooting at the elemental. Blocking the elemental.
Strike as one.
Killing the rest of the red cap. Did I just mess up myself here by... Oh no, that's Fascinate. Never mind. The read has a solid plus 17 or 19 on reflex saves, so that's easy. Hawkbite just continues to attack, really.
With all your might.
I hate it that I need to go through I need to find the solution for this resist communal thing. Which item does even give him the resist communal? None of those, right? No. So, spellbook, does he have resist communal? I think I gave that yes. He does. And we normally have resist communal as a spell. I did that, fair enough. But there must be an option to unclick it.
Your death awaits.
Dispel her. And we're moving to here. Fair enough. It's annoying. Need to do that yet again. And now I'm ready. Fall down. Great. Freedom of movement. Thank you. There we go. Somehow the others are all fascinated.
I'll loot your corpse.
Man, that was tough to go through it without buffs. Teaches me yet again, better be safe than sorry. Arid didn't even have that good of a loot.
It is done.
Likely a tree up here where she's hiding all of it. It's typically how it goes. Good, and with that we got a level up. Fantastic, let's go boys. I'm very happy about that. So, Flame Dancer, Bard, what's level 11? Better Inspire Courage is great. So, let's upgrade that. Continue with Mobility. It's now finally maxed as well. And on level 11 we are going to take Wings, because we need that extra armor. Remember, she's a tank. Lovely. So, Hideous Laughter, very good. And for level 4, Greater Invisibility, Freedom of Movement, See Invisibility, Communal, Break Enchantment, and Shout. Break Enchantment, I think, is a good idea. Because we don't have that yet. And it can be super powerful. Gairen, our main Inquisitor. Love to see it. And for him, I went with Shatter Defenses. That's actually a good one. So here's the deal. When wielding our favorite weapon and someone is already shaken, then you reduce and compromise their defenses. So there's actually a pretty solid idea or incentive of making the enemy at least shaken. Cure Light Wounds so that he can help with some healing, because he isn't really using level 1 spells too much. Then Restoration is good. Protection from energy we already got. Oh, we didn't. Well, not Protect from energy. We have Resist energy. That's not bad. Neutralized poison is also okay. Greater Invis would be nice, but we don't need that. Restoration could be good, but it requires diamond dust. Dismissal isn't bad. Death Ward is actually fantastic. He could help with buffing a little bit Death Ward. And Crusader's Edge is friendly weapon. You can buff a primary weapon, imbuing it with extra Bane ability against outsiders. Whenever you score a critical hit, but Nauseate. That's a really good spell as well. And Burst of Glory is also good because it allows us to get a Sacred bonus, which is very, very hard to come by. So there are a couple of other good spells. Now we got Ranger 10. Quarry, a character, as standard action can denote one target in line of sight. 2 insight bonus and attack rolls, or critical threats are automatically confirmed. That's not bad against bosses. Not bad at all. And for the backline, we are looking at clustered shots because of damage reduction. So Jim is going to hit harder. We're continuing with Mystic Thurk. And for MT, we're looking at toughness. That's actually surprisingly good feat for low hit point characters. So at this point it's just 11 extra hit points. Spell specialization. Fear was always very good. Fear was very good. Innovation also not bad. But I think we're continuing with Fear for now. So, wizard spells. What do we want? Or need is rather the correct question. We could do reduce person mass in order to get more dexterity. And also that would give us attack rolls and AC, so I think that's a good idea. Tanks would automatically be better off with that. Beast to Curse is a fantastic spell, I like it. Innovation, very good spell, I like that one as well. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing another vital buff that we're having. Cool part is most of the good buffs are already there. So let's do Bestow Curse. And whilst we're at it, also switch to that. Good. Look, we got a couple of new toys to play with. For starters, we do have more healing. That's good. We do have Crusader's Edge, which is running minutes per level. So I'll just put that into the buffing rotation. I actually think that's a pretty decent buff for us. All of this we really don't need. So that's good.
Everything has a price.
Then we got Quarry, which I think is a neat little option for the standard action to use that. Hideous Laughter, don't need that. Break Enchantment, don't need it for now. Like, all of this is crowd control. Mostly we're really just doing haste. And I want to use Dazzling Display a little bit more as we are going. Also, I think Far Dance we don't really need that often, so might as well put that here. And instead put a hefty crowd control in there. Hideous Laughter is good. As an individual one, Confusion even better. So we're putting that here. Cool. Now we're coming to the part where we actually need to fill up spell books. Instant enemy, super good. I like that. Haven't used it a lot, but against stronger enemies certainly should. Starting with clerical spells. And we already got all of the resist energies from him now. So that will be easy. We could go for Death Ward. And let the front line basically have Death Ward. So I think that's not a bad idea. We have enough freedom of movement from her. So might as well do 2 death wards instead. And put that into the rotation. Okay, cool. We're still not done, of course, because we have a few more spells. So on the wizard side, got all of that. Fair enough. I don't know if I still need grease, or I think by now magic missiles actually a decent pick. Cause fear, not so much. I think we have not used that at all. Might as well do Ray of Enfeeblement, because that at least does something against enemies of our caliber. Okay, that all is good. Stinking Cloud, we could definitely use another use of that. We could go the 4th time for Resist Energy Communal, but I think we're okay with it. So now our favorite spell is no longer Fear as a crowd control, but it's basically the bestowing of a curse. And whilst we're at it, let's make everybody small for some extra AC. That's not a bad idea. You gain a powerful aura similar to an Archon. Any hostile creature must succeed as a will save. Creature fails, -2 penalty on attack rolls and saving throws in armor class for the duration of the spell. That's also not bad as a buff. And it's minutes per level. So, Archon Aura. Yeah, we do have Bestow Curse for a strong single opponent, and that's good enough in my book. Wait, I could do it here. Let's do that, and let's not do the wizard stuff, but instead get a Bestow Curse, because that's actually literally a little bit more powerful.
Keep your wits about you.
Very good. So we're putting... So we got Death Ward already in. We put that into the standard buff iteration. That's fine. Where is my communal make everything small? Okay, so we got that as well. Yeah, we should be doing all right, guys. So a few more buffs, and we're very much ready. Plus, the world is a safer place, thanks for us killing this hideous Fae. So we've met here at the Vermin Chambers. What is this, by the way? That looks so cool. I have not seen it the last time. Apparently that's a blessing. Okay. So we want to explore the lower section. Oh, no. We want to explore the lower section over here.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
Fair enough, let's go and take a rest. Just out of curiosity, are we still... Yeah, we're still having everybody on post duty because it looked like no one was on their posts. Good. And given that it's more than half an hour in, I think it's a very, very good point in time to do a cliffhanger. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Truly appreciate it, and see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.